Hello everyone, class 4, your subject is GK. Today we will study chapter number 2. Chapter number 1 already we have done. I hope all of you are learning. You write every chapter in your copy because you are not having the books. So today we will study about chapter number 2. The name of the chapter is Nature's Fury. The name of the chapter is Nature's Fury. In this chapter, we will learn that what is nature's fury. So, first of all, I will tell you what is nature. So, what is nature? The things which are not made by man, that is called nature. So let's study. Word nature means all the things that are normally not made by human things, like weather. Weather cannot, human being cannot make weather. Landform also, oceans are there, rivers are there, mountains are there. We can't make it. Human being cannot make. So that is nature. Weather, landform and organism, these all things are called nature. Now, next is fury. What is fury? Fury means violent, angry, and ferocious. Violent, angry, and ferocious. Now, next meaning of the chapter is nature's fury. So, what is nature's fury? The science of disasters, natural disasters. There are so many natural disasters are there. Whenever nature become very violent and angry, so many disasters occur. In this chapter, we will study about these all disasters. First of all, we will study about floods. So what is flood? How floods are caused? What is the image of the flood? When floods are there, water is logged everywhere. Transportation, you can see in this diagram, transportation become very difficult because roads are not visible. And farming also become very difficult because water is logged in the farms. And even the water enter in the houses also. So when floods are there, the life, the survival become very difficult. So what is flood? Let us study. Floods happens when water overflows from a river and land gets submerged in water. So when water overflows from a river, from the river's water overflow and land gets submerged in water. Land gets submerged and water is overflowing, that is called flood. Look here in this diagram, picture is visible that water is overflowing, land is submerged. Land is under the water and water is overflowing. This is called flood. So when flood is there, life become very difficult and it's very difficult to survive for human being, animals and other organisms also. The next disaster is earthquake. So what is earthquake? After earthquake, see this image of the earthquakes. When the earthquakes are there, then the big buildings, the tall buildings, the apartments are falling down. There is too much damage of the property and anybody, the persons who are living in these buildings cannot escape that time when the earthquake is there. So life is lost, property is lost when earthquakes occur. Recently, few days ago, earthquake occurred in Delhi and NCR. But that was not of too much intensity. That's why the harm was not there. When intensity of the earthquake is more, earth is shaking too much, then the loss is more. Now let us study about the earthquake. Earthquake is the rumbling, rolling and shaking of the earth's surface. It is felt as a shock under our feet. So what is earthquake? Earthquake is the rumbling, rolling and shaking of the earth's surface. It is felt as a shock under our feet. Earth is rumbling, rolling and shaking. When the earth is rumbling, rolling and shaking, then earthquake occurred and the buildings fall down and the loss is there. This is earthquake is a very big disaster of our nature. Now the next natural disaster is drought. So what is drought? So when drought is there, water is not there, means rain is not there, but the heat of sun is too much. When heat is there, water is not there, then our earth become dry up. When earth become dry, cracks are formed in the earth. This is called drought. So when drought is there, no farming is there, no water is there, no food for animals, no food for human beings. So very difficult to survive for human being, animals and other organisms, even birds also. Because birds are also getting the grains and the food from the land only. So when drought is there, the cracks are formed in the earth due to the dryness, lack of water, excess of heat. Drought is caused. Now let us study a long period of time when there is not enough rainfall or water in a particular area causes drought. In a particular area, not all the places. Droughts are not occurring at all the places. Only at the particular area. When there is no rainfall, no water, droughts are occurred. So when drought is there, very difficult to survive for the human being, animals, birds, other organisms. Let us study the next disaster, that is tornado. So what is tornado? See here, shape of the funnel, all of you can see the wind is moving upward and it is taking the shape of a funnel. It is called tornadoes. So what is tornadoes? Tornadoes are violent rotating winds. Rotating winds. Wind is not going directly upward, it is rotating round and round, which look like a funnel. So violent rotating winds which look like funnels is called tornadoes. So tornadoes are violent rotating winds which look like funnels. That is called tornadoes. So when tornadoes are there, the wind is moving in the very violent. Wind become very violent and take the shape of funnels. That is called tornadoes. The next disaster, let us study, that is hurricanes. The name of the next disaster is hurricanes. So what is hurricane? So look here, the image of hurricane. The another name of the hurricane is cyclones. Hurricanes are also called cyclones. So what is cyclone? Let us study. The hurricanes are also called cyclones. They are huge storms with strong spiral winds. Spiral winds. Spiral means round shape. Take the shape of a spiral shape. Wind is moving in the spiral shape with too much pressure, too much force. That is called hurricanes. So when hurricanes are there, wind become very ferocious, very violent, very angry. So that time it causes so many damages, so many harms. Where there hurricanes are there, the damage is too much due to these cyclones. Now the next disaster is volcanic eruption. Next disaster's name is volcanic eruption. So first of all, I'll tell you, inside the earth there are so many rocks are there, metals are there, ash is there, and temperature inside our earth is too much as compared to above the earth. Due to high temperature, these all things are in the molten state, boiling. So when they are boiling, gases are there, they are exerting the pressure. When pressure is there, from where they are getting any weak place on our earth, these all things come out with pressure. Look here in this diagram, very clearly shown that this molten form is called lava, and when it is coming out with pressure, it goes upward. And slowly when pressure comes down, it falls down. Slowly cool down. Maybe it takes many years to cool down. So when it cool down, it will take the shape of a mountain. This is called volcanic eruption. When it cool down, the soil of this mountain is very fertile due to minerals present in it. It is very good for farming. Now let us study what is called volcanic eruption. It is an opening on the earth's surface through which molten lava, ash, and gases come out or erupt. What is coming out? Molten lava, ash, and the gases. They are coming out or erupt. That is called volcanic eruption. So in this diagram, see, this is the volcanic eruption. This is the opening of the earth or the place of the earth from which this lava, ash, and gases are coming out. This is called volcanic eruption. So all of you, I think, understand about the volcanic eruption. Now the next natural disaster is avalanches. Next name of the natural disaster is avalanches. So what is avalanches? Avalanches occurred on the high steep mountains. When the rocks from the mountain, ice from the mountain, or the snow from the mountain is rolling down, that is called avalanches. When the rocks are falling down or rolling down from the steep mountains, that is also called landslides. In Uttarakhand and Himachal, landslides, mostly you have heard about the landslides. These occurred there. So when rocks, snow, or ice is rolling down from the high mountains from up to downside, that is known as avalanches. Now let us study about avalanches. Avalanches are mass of snow, ice, and rock falling rapidly down a mountain side. That is called avalanches. So in avalanches, maybe a mass of snow, maybe a mass of ice, maybe a mass of rocks falling rapidly down from high mountains. That is called avalanche. Now, let us study the next natural disaster. The next name of the next disaster is tsunami. So, let us see tsunami. Look here, the waves, high waves, strong waves, long waves are coming from the oceans. That is called tsunami. So why tsunamis occur? When earthquakes are there inside the oceans, then these waves are very long and ferocious and are having too much pressure. They are coming outside towards the coastal areas and damaging the coastal areas, surrounding areas. Water is coming outside from the oceans to the surrounding areas, coastal areas, logging of the water is there. This is called tsunami. So let us study about tsunami. Tsunami is a long, high sea wave caused by an underwater earthquake. Under the water, when earthquake is there, then long, high sea waves are caused due to underwater earthquake, that is called tsunami. So what is tsunami? When underwater earthquake is there, long, high sea waves are caused, that is called tsunami. So all of you, I think, clear about tsunami. From this picture also, it's very clear about the waves, the height and sea, the violent and the angry nature of the waves you can imagine, and how much loss they are causing to the coastal areas, surrounding areas, you can imagine. All the disasters are very harmful for us. Now, let us study recapitulation, revision of the chapter. Number 1, Pacific Ocean is more prone to tsunami. Tsunami is caused in all the ocean. Tsunami is occurring in all the ocean, but Pacific Ocean is more prone to tsunami. Now, next is flood and drought are most dangerous natural disaster. All the natural disasters are dangerous, but floods and drought are most dangerous. I think clear to all of you. Floods and drought are most dangerous natural disasters. Now next is harms of nature's fury. Now what are the harms of natural disasters? Damage to property. When earthquake is there or other natural disasters are there, they are very violent or angry, the property is lost, damage to the property. And next is destruction of crops. Crops are destructed. When natural disasters are there, the area where the natural disasters occur, there is destruction of crops. Loss of livestock. When natural disasters are there, the human being, animal, bird, organism cannot survive. It causes death, loss of life, causes waterborne disease. When water is logged, then bacteria, virus are grown there. They causes many disease. So that disease is called waterborne disease. The root cause of the disease is the water. The bacteria, virus born in the water. That is called waterborne disease, especially in the floody areas or in the tsunami places where the tsunami is there. Now is the home assignment, homework you have to do in your GK copy, general knowledge copy. Write chapter 2 and learn it. You have to write the name of the natural disasters and about them also. Write down what is that disaster called. You have to write all the names of the natural disaster and write their content also. Number 2, name the places where the earthquake occurred recently in India. That already I told you, Delhi and NCR. Again, I am repeating the answer of question number 2, Delhi and NCR. The earthquake occurred recently. This homework only you have to do in your copy. Don't do revision, recapitulation in the copy. No need to write recapitulation in copy. Only your written work is home assignment. Do only home assignment in class for copy. No need to write recapitulation. So I think it is clear to all of you. With this, your chapter number 2 is over. I think all of you understand. Now all of you write down your home assignment in the copy and learn it also. So thank you all of you. Good day and learn it.